When it comes to timeless style, what you don't wear is just as important as what you do. Women who always look effortlessly elegant have a few things in common, and one of them is knowing what to avoid. So many of us want to dress well, but we often default to comfortable and familiar choices, worried we might look like we're trying too hard or dressing too young. That's why today I'm sharing 6 common fashion mistakes women over 40 tend to make. Let's go through them together and see if any of these are hiding in your closet too. Do you remember those t-shirts that were all the rage years ago? The ones with asymmetrical hems, longer in the back or pointed at the sides? I used to own a couple myself. But these days, those styles instantly give off a dated vibe. Especially for women in midlife, even something as simple as a t-shirt can have a big impact on your overall appearance. These uneven hems tend to distort the silhouette and can unintentionally make us look older. I know some of us still reach for them to cover the hips, but trust me, you don't need those cuts anymore. A clean, straight-cut long tee or a softly flared A-line top can offer just as much coverage while looking far more modern. If you're worried it might look too plain, look for tops with subtle details, like a wave-stitched hem, decorative buttons, or delicate pin tucks. These features not only flatter your shape, but also feel timeless and elegant, so you can wear them for years to come. You've probably noticed cropped capri pants making a comeback lately. And yes, they can look trendy on younger women, especially those with long, lean legs and a tall frame. But that's the key. These styles work best on model-like proportions. For many women in midlife, especially those who are petite, have shorter legs, or carry more weight in the lower body, these cropped cuts can actually make the legs look shorter and thicker. It's not just capri pants. This also applies to those ultra-comfy functional styles, like hiking trousers or sweatpants we often wear on casual days. While they may feel incredibly comfortable, they can sometimes come across as sloppy and unintentionally add years to your look. That's why I always say, save activewear for actual workouts and consider switching things up a bit for everyday wear. You've probably heard the saying, beauty is pain. And while that's not entirely true, there is something to be said for structure. A pair of pants might not feel as soft as your favorite sweats, but if it flatters your shape and enhances your proportions, it's absolutely worth wearing. So when choosing your everyday bottoms, prioritize fit over softness. Your reflection will thank you. Lately, with the heat and the hassle of layering, it's no wonder we often reach for easy, one-and-done dresses, especially those loose, straight-cut styles with no waist definition. They're incredibly comfortable, but here's the catch. They can subtly create the illusion of a wide, undefined waistline, making your figure appear boxy and, unintentionally, older. I used to wear those loose, shapeless dresses all the time. They were just so easy. But after someone told me it looked like maternity wear, I couldn't bring myself to wear them out of the house. Of course, if you feel good, that's what matters most. But I've found that putting in just a little extra thought, especially for outings, can completely change how put together you feel. What I recommend are styles that gently define the waist, either through tailoring or by adding a belt or sash. Dresses with a subtle A-line shape or vertical pleats are also great options. They create a clean, flattering silhouette without feeling tight, and they offer that polished, modern look we're all after. We've all had at least one of these at some point: sneakers with rhinestones, tops with pearl embellishments, or pants with floral embroidery. They looked so pretty in the store, and we bought them thinking they'd be fun to wear. But later, when we try to style them again, they just feel off, outdated, hard to match, and somehow always end up hanging in the closet unworn. The problem? They try to look done up, but end up looking dated. That's the thing with aging styles. They often have too many unnecessary details. The more embellishments, the faster they go out of fashion. And those are the first things that make an outfit look old. Instead, look for pieces that use clean seams, structured lines, or subtle tailoring as the focal point. These details never shout, but they always look refined. And they age beautifully. Most of us have at least a few of these in our closet, bold, colorful pieces with big, busy prints. As we get older, we're often drawn to brighter colors and more vibrant patterns, thinking they'll make us look more lively or cheerful. And in theory, that makes sense. But when it's time to actually wear them, we hesitate. They feel too loud, too overpowering, like the outfit is wearing you instead of the other way around. The truth is, large prints with strong, saturated colors, especially on a solid, bright background, can age your look. They often draw attention away from your face, making your features look dull or overwhelmed. The bolder the print, the more your face tends to disappear in comparison. And that loss of balance can make even a confident outfit feel off. Think of Princess Diana's outfits or Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis's outfits for a moment. Some of their most iconic looks are over 40 years old, yet they still feel timeless and elegant. Why? Because their styles were built on refined color palettes and thoughtfully balanced patterns, proof that simplicity and restraint never go out of fashion. As we get older, many of us start to care less about underwear. It's all about comfort, right? But here's something I've noticed. Truly stylish women pay attention not just to what's visible, but also to what's underneath. You've probably had that moment, throwing on a simple t-shirt, only to find your shape looks uneven or bulkier than it actually is. More often than not, the issue isn't your body. It's your undergarments. If your bra isn't supporting or shaping you properly, especially around the bust, sides, or back, it can completely throw off the fit of your clothes. Things like back bulge, underarm softness, or sagging sidelines can become more noticeable, especially from behind. A good foundation makes all the difference. It smooths, lifts, and helps your outfit look tailored, even if it's just a basic top. These days, there are so many wire-free bras that still offer great support and shaping. Try searching for terms like wireless shaping bra or smoothing bra. You'll find plenty of options that are both functional and beautifully designed. It might be time to step away from the same old lingeries and explore something new. Undergarments may be hidden, but they're often the first thing that can age your style if overlooked. After watching today's video, I encourage you to take a fresh look at your wardrobe. Pull out a few things, see what still feels right and what might be ready for a change. Let's wrap things up. Today, we looked at 6 common fashion habits many women over 40 fall into. Not to say you must avoid them, but to explore how a few simple shifts can help you look more effortless and refined. At the end of the day, the most stylish thing you can wear is confidence. If you feel great in what you're wearing, that's what truly matters. I hope this video gave you a few ideas, or even just one tip that made you think, maybe it's time for a little change. If something stood out to you, or you had an aha moment, I'd love to hear it in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more effortless style tips just for you. See you next time. And until then, stay cool, stay confident, and stay timeless. Bye for now.